Well, Lee Spears here, finally getting to do my interview with one of my all-time favorite singers. Now I can actually say that one of my newest inspirations. She has been like really nice to get me back here to do this interview with her. None other than Lindy Gabriel of Gabriel and the Apocalypse here. Thank you so much for doing this.
Thank you for coming out.
I'm just like floored, and I know your time is valued right now because they made us run behind. They're asking, oh, you're part of the band? This is Lindy. She's part of the band. Yeah, she's playing on stage tonight. So let's just start off. Current tour. How's it going? What do you think? Are you having fun?
This tour has been incredible. The crowd's been insane. All the bands have been great. Everyone's getting along and everyone's helping one another. And no, it's been great. It's been a great opportunity for us. And like 5.5 week tour and pretty much playing every night, and it's been great.
And then you actually had a few shows, if not more, that were sold out.
Yeah,
I saw.
Yeah,
that's tremendous.
So, right.
And somebody met Vinnie Paul.
Yeah, that was pretty amazing, I would say. So, yeah. He's in Vices. Those guys are awesome.
How's it going?
So let's take that as for more touring. What's your favorite thing about touring? What's your favorite thing?
And I think just meeting people. There's so many different types of people you meet, and we've been doing some meet and greets where a lot of people have become like close friends after that. And just like the amount of support and love and loyalty, and just meeting all these people from all these different places and states. It's a really cool experience, and just being in a different state every day, and not everyone can say that, and so it's definitely a journey.
I can say from my own personal perspective, it's like I met Lindy last year December. Lindy and the band, I must say, and I was just a new fan. I mean, I've only been listening to them for just over a year, and I finally got to go see them at concert, and it's like she said, you kind of meet people, and it's like when I met you, it's like, okay, this not only is she a great singer and a good songwriter and what have you, you were just a nice person to meet. You were just kind of like, hey, how's it going? You weren't like, I'm Lindy Gabriel of Gabriel and the Apocalypse here. You were just a down to earth kind of like, hey, how's it going? Come on in, kind of person. So I can see why other fans are kind of taken to you because you've got that personality. So
yeah, I like to be personal with everyone and just like be friends with everybody. Hey, you want a shot? You want to hang out? Here's some stuff. So
yeah, I've got every note you ever put in anytime I buy merch.
Oh, really? Yeah.
I still have
That's awesome.
Still have the notes. Hey,
That's
it's
awesome.
memorabilia. It's something nice. So as far as touring goes, are there any moments that kind of stick out? Maybe good ones, bad ones, things that have happened that have been funny?
I don't know, like the first show at the Machine Shop was sold out. We've always wanted to play the Machine Shop, so I have it like sold out for the first show. Was just really kicked it off right. Meeting Vinnie Paul in Dallas. I'm trying to think here. Like playing Oregon was great, just because like I love Oregon. We'd never played it before, so there's like a lot of new markets. We hit the East Coast, and we haven't hit the East Coast since we did a tour with American Head Charge. So it was really cool just to finally get back that way, and people didn't forget about us, which was awesome. So I don't know, man. All in all, like no complaints. It's been like a really smooth, easy tour, surprisingly. So.
That's great to hear.
Yeah.
Because you always hear about horror stories with bands and saying, oh my God, that tour was this, or oh my God, that tour was that.
Yeah.
So that's good to hear. You guys haven't had that many problems then. So, about being on stage, what is your favorite song to play? Do you have one?
I like March of the Dolls a lot, just because it's just aggressive and in your face. I do like Until We Dream. It's more, the ballad kind of song. And I'm trying to think here. When we do play Behind the Sun, I like that one a lot, but we don't really play that one live that often. But I don't know, they all just kind of have like a special place in my heart, so they're all kind of different, or take me back to that place every time we perform them. So yeah, but yeah, March of the Dolls, that's a great one to kick off. And I think Here Comes the Crash. That one is just like. That one, I think everyone in the band just like lets loose and just goes crazy.
I love Here Comes the Crash.
That's a fun one.
It is. It's a lot of fun. And a lot of your fans know, and I know a few, but what would you say your like 2 or 3 biggest inspirations were for getting all of this started? For your.
In the beginning, for me, like I was really into like Nirvana and the grunge scene and whole like Courtney Love, like seeing a female just loud and aggressive and passionate and raw, and that just, I don't know, like, because I was really shy as a kid, and like seeing Courtney Love, that just kind of inspired me to just break out of my shell, you know. So like one of my first times performing in front of people were like, it was like the 7th grade talent show, and I had my band play Violet by Hole, and that just like changed my life. Everyone before that, like, I wasn't cool, and then after that everyone thought I was cool in school. I was just like, whatever, like, you know,
it takes being in a stage with a band to be cool,
right? I was like, no, you didn't think I was cool before, but yeah, that like really helped, you know. And then after, you know, and I'm still really into like alternative and 90s music. And then, you know, after that I kind of discovered like Nine Inch Nails and Manson, and you know, so kind of I moved into like more industrial, like, you know, Skinny Puppy and like The Cure even, and so I don't know, I've always liked artists like, say, like Madonna or David Bowie, that would like just kind of evolve and change constantly, and that's just really been an inspiration. I think, you know, Gatta's that kind of band that with every record we like to change and evolve, or even every tour we do, we're kind of constantly changing. And, you know, it's kind of like, you know, TV series, if it stays the same, you know, people get bored, so it's like you want to keep people on the edge and excited, and I think that we're just kind of like that band.
Right. You guys are reminding people of what they've heard before, but also going, oh, well, we've given you this, but we're going to give you this as well.
Definitely.
Kind of thing.
Yeah.
I think good. Well, that's, I mean, me being a fan and a musician as well. It's like, like you said, if you don't keep the people interested, then you're going to, you know, if they're going to be bored, they're not going to be interested anymore.
Right.
So
Right.
That's a good deal. So let's talk about you kickboxing.
Yeah. Right.
Let's talk about that.
I don't know. I just something I got into a couple years ago.
More for fitness, but and fun too. Was you were doing some pole dancing lessons or something?
I did. I just, you know, I like to change it up. I like to try different things. I
Right.
like to do different like fitness challenges and stuff like that. And the pole dancing thing, I was like, dude, I think it'd be so cool to like just learn some sexy moves. And dude, I'm telling you, man, pole dancing's hard. Like, I give it up for strippers. Like, that shit is hard. And but I, you know, something I did with my sister and her friend, our friend rather, and just like, you know, hey, girls' day, and you know, it's a lot of fun. Like, I really want to go back and like do it, but it's like there's so many different levels. It's like I almost want to do like the first lesson thing again, because like there's a lot to learn. It's like, okay, where are my placement of my feet? Okay, and like what are
So it's like there is one thing I absolutely love about her. That's inspired me not only musically, but as far as being an activist in animal rights and the ecological system that we have with recycling, whatever. Lindy is a huge activist, and this is one thing that I absolutely adore about her. And I'd like to touch real quick about that. I mean, like, you've rescued lots of animals, and it's like I've donated to some of your causes and stuff, and it's like, what started all of that? What was your inspiration for that?
I mean, I've always been an animal lover, and when one of my dogs passed away that I had for like 13 years, I was like so devastated, and I wasn't ready to like get another dog at the time, and so I was like, well, I got into fostering and rescuing at that point. And so I rescued a bunch of dogs, cats, ducks. I've done a lot of like, even if I can't like foster because I'm on tour, like while I'm home, I'll like do a lot of transportation, you know, transporting animals and stuff to rescue. But then it's like so rewarding, and I just like feel like whatever I can do to help, whatever that is, you know, whether donating or fostering or transporting anything, you know, like I like to try to do my part, do my best, and the next couple of years I would like to get more involved, and like I'd like to get a house with land so I can rescue even more animals, you know. So,
and I would be more than happy to see about helping out with that.
Right, like
I
really like that's one of my goals. I really want to, you know.
Now you rescued. Now I remember seeing something. Was it the wolves? You had some transporter or something.
Yeah, that whole situation. I was just talking to someone about that. It was a really bad situation where the person that had all these wolves like kind of got word on like the whole rescue thing, and she ended up like slaughtering all these wolves, and like now she's in jail and like this whole thing, and so it's really sad situation. But I'd like to get involved in that too. Like I've been talking to people about the wolf rescue, and I really want to go to the sanctuary and just hang out with the wolves. Like that would just be like
we'd be there with you. Trust me.
An experience that you cannot. I mean, you just imagine. So
that'd be awesome.
Like life changing. So I'm talking to some people about maybe possibly this summer taking a weekend and just like hanging out with the wolves in Colorado. You know, like just like be so peaceful.
That just sounds like a tremendous weekend. You know, just be out there with nature and those animals. It's like I said, the other night, Ron and I went out to dinner, and someone had left their dog in the car.
Oh my God!
I did a live video of it. I'm like, you people don't mess with me. I'll throw garbage back in their car.
Right.
Like I've had people. Yeah. We followed somebody. They threw trash out their window. I'm like, I'm picking it up. I'm like, you follow them. We followed them. We stopped them. And I said, I think you forgot something. And I threw it in the back of their car.
Good for you. Good for you.
And I said, no, we didn't do that. And then the other night, we called the cops. The lady apparently, we went back to eat there today, and the lady apparently, I forgot I brought my dog.
Are you serious?
Okay, lady, you don't need to be having a dog if you can't remember that you brought a dog with you.
Seriously. Like, my God.
And the first things out of our mouth was like, I wonder what Lindy would have done.
No, there's been times when I've had to call the cops on people or people freaking out. And,
yeah, don't do that.
I just think it's like a common sense thing. Like, how do you not know it's not okay to leave a dog in a hard car?
And no, we don't do that. I could go on for hours about that kind of stuff.
Me
no,
too.
I will tear you down.
We'll have drinks later and we'll just start shit talking.
All right, there. Let's move on. So I don't run. We've got meet and greet people who have deserved her time as much, more than me at this moment. So let's talk about the last video you guys put out. I absolutely love this video. It's kind of like a takeaway from the other videos that you guys have done.
Yeah.
A little bit more personal for you because it was just you. But I want to say I actually want to say your most, for me personally, in my opinion, one of your most artistic. And kind of a heart-touching video. It's like I actually saw some acting going on here. It was very nicely done.
Thank you.
So let's.
I didn't know I had it in me, man. I was like, I hope I like portray these emotions right, and people, because I want people to watch it, and I want it to just like really hit them hard, and just feel that sadness and like that place where I was at, and we wanted to, we're putting the Ghost Parade to rest. We're working on our new record, and we wanted to have a video, right? We wanted to have a video to kind of wrap everything together and kind of have like, this is like the end of the chapter. And so it just made sense to do Behind the Sun because it is the most personal song on the record. It represents a lot of the emotions and the rawness of the record. And so we were actually originally going to shoot it in California on the beach.
I remember
and
that.
There was a blizzard, and our flight got canceled. And so we had to like step back and like, how are we gonna do this, And I think it ended up working out better with the snow because we got all that snow like the day before the shoot, and I'm just like, it looks really cool. It was painful, but it worked out.
I saw the making of videos that she was posting.
3 days, and then I was just like, but it was worth it, and I think Cody did a great job, and we always work really well together.
Cody's awesome.
So,
we love Cody.
Yeah,
I love Cody.
He's awesome.
Cody's a lot of fun to have a beer with.
Right,
yeah. We were partying up in Arlington Heights a few months ago.
That's so cool.
So I'm going to let's touch base with the new album here. Let's talk real quick about that. We've got some new Gata music coming out as soon as possible, please.
Right. We started kind of working on it a few months ago and dabbling in it, and we're gonna, after this tour, we're gonna just go back and finish it. So by the end of the summer it'll be done. So as far as a release date, it'd probably be either late fall or early next year. But it's definitely change. It's gonna be really different. Like I've shown some of like my really close friends, and they're just like, wow, this is like, it's way different, and it's like a little more upbeat and more dancey, and it's it's still aggressive and has attitude, but it's not as an emotional record. Like the Ghost Parade was a really sad emotional record, and that it doesn't really have that. It's just more like in your face, I would say. Lyrically, it's kind of, you go from a place from the Ghost Parade where you're just like so emotional and broken down, and I kind of feel like I've emerged with like almost like I'm kind of hardened as a person in a way, and just like like you can't break me down. I have like a thicker skin now. I would say from that place and then on. So I think you're gonna really hear that and see that with the new material.
That's good. I mean, I know as far as I'm concerned, we're all ready for some new GATA music. Although I still love the Ghost Parade, and it's usually played in the car at least once a week.
That's
so,
awesome.
so this has been my superstar question. Everybody loves it when I ask this. If there was a zombie apocalypse, what would be your weapon of choice?
Oh my God, really? Shit.
Now I will remind you, Steph with an F answered in like a split
Really?
second. Said hairspray.
Damn.
So,
That's
girl,
impressive.
you got some competition.
Oh my God, that is like, fuck. Zombie apocalypse, dude. I don't even know, man. I guess my big boots, because, I mean, I could hit people with them. I mean, I can run in these things. I don't know. They're pretty, durable. Like, I don't know. That's the best I got, man.
Okay, so her boots.
My big boots.
So her boots.
My big boots.
Okay, Bobby for Mechanism. I don't know if you're to Mechanism. His answer was a helicopter. You can run out of gas.
True.
And then I forget what Blacklist Regulars had 4 different answers, of course, but theirs were kind of like, okay, you're going to run out of this or that.
Right.
But Steph with an F, she said hairspray straight away. And
That's flammable. I mean,
she's like, I killed a cockroach with this hairspray of mine. I'm like, I have some out in the car. It's more like glue.
Yeah.
That stuff will stick and freeze a zombie in its path. But I'm gonna stick.
What if your hairspray runs out though?
You throw the can.
Throw the can. Yeah, dude. I mean, these. I mean, they could be used as a weapon. I can.
Oh, you can weapon it. And there's zippers.
There's zippers.
I mean,
like straps. I mean, or if there's water
and they're sexy,
or anything,
and you can look good doing it.
Yeah. I don't know, man. That's what I got though.
Well, that's what we'll take from Lindy. Again, I am so appreciating Lindy's time here. My very first.
You guys
interview.
are awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
You're the best.
And we will be on the lookout for new GATA music soon. But tonight, if you're not here, you're not.